everyone, and welcome to another edition of Rack and Roll, Future-Proofing Your Warehouse. My name is Ashley Pelpash, and I'm your host. Today's topic is around making a supply chain system upgrade easy. When you leave today, you should have a good understanding of how to navigate potential challenges, optimize workflows, and effectively integrate new technologies to ensure a smooth and successful supply chain system upgrade. My guest today is Trion Solutions' very own Amy Warnock, Senior Director of Customer Engagement. Welcome to the show, Amy. Can you introduce yourself and then we'll dive right in?
All right, sounds good. So my name is Amy, as Ashley said, and I've been with Triumph for approximately 9 years. I've been in the supply chain industry for about 20 plus years and am recently in pre-sales, working with our sales team and our customers.
Yay, we're excited to have Amy on our side now. Previously, she was in our technical side, so it's good to have her technical mind on our sales team now. So Amy, when somebody is thinking about upgrading their warehouse management system, what does that exactly mean?
So upgrading the warehouse management system can mean staying with the same software, going to a more recent version, or it can mean upgrading to brand new software. Maybe the existing software is not working for the customer and they want to branch out and look at a new solution.
So when a company decides that it's a good time to upgrade their warehouse management system, what types of things should a company look for that might make them update their systems?
So, if the company's really looking to get into automation, that's a really good reason to look at updating. Companies use APIs and everything for communication these days. Some older versions may not have that, may not integrate as easily. One of the other things, you may have outgrown your existing WMS. Maybe your processes have gotten more complex and your current system can't handle it. Either, your business may have grown. You also may want to simplify things. You may want to move to a SaaS environment where you're not having to manage your servers and your application. It's done for you. It makes it more stable, less downtime. The other thing is you could just be dissatisfied with your current software. It's just not meeting your needs. So there's lots of reasons and things to look for. And it really is what's going to provide the biggest benefit.
Absolutely. And yeah, another addition would be that it needs to scale. If you're growing and outgrowing your WMS, then a good time is to start doing it then. So when should you start internally to get ready for the process to upgrade?
You want to start as soon as possible. There's some pre-work that you can do as a customer before you upgrade. One of them is make sure your SOPs are up to date. That's a common, a lot of places SOPs are not updated. Maybe the processes have actually changed. It's more of a tribal knowledge. So you want to make sure, get those updated with what your actual processes are. That will make the entire upgrade easier. The other thing is understand if you have any customizations in your current system so that you can communicate those out. And a good place to look is if you have old design documents. That's a great place to look to see what may have been done when your original system was put in. Also understand what your requirements are. Just really understand, what are you integrating with? What type of functionality or must-haves in the new system or the upgraded system? You also want to start to understand what your metrics are. What are your KPIs? What's your performance? What are you expecting? What type of gains are you expecting? Because you need to be able to measure when you do upgrade. A great way to think about upgrading or get some information is visit trade shows. Know what your options are and explore them. And the other key thing is you want to make sure you find the right company to partner with. That will really set you up for success for an upgrade.
Absolutely. And that includes vendors also that you are considering using. And the trade shows is a great point to help you bring on those people and find somebody that's a great fit for your company. So typically most companies use a third party to manage their WMS upgrade. It's a very large project and it helps to have experts in place. So what expectations should companies have of the third party companies when they're looking for one?
So I think when you're looking for a company, you want to make sure you find one with a proven track record of successful go lives. That's very important. Make sure that they have a good reputation in the marketplace. You get good references. You also want to make sure you can create a lasting relationship with this company. You want to make sure they partner with you during the upgrade, but also after.
Absolutely.
Also, yeah, take into account when you're searching the experience of the company. And you really, I mentioned previously about creating a relationship or a partnership. That really is what you need in order to be successful. Uh, a lot of times people look just at price. Cheapest route is not always cheapest in the long run. You may go that route, but then you have lots of change requests or things, and it's very hard to maintain your budget. So, make sure you and your consultant have a clear list of deliverables and responsibilities, and you've got to be flexible throughout a project. The other thing is make sure your consultant has a solid plan for after the upgrade. What does your post go live support look like? What happens if 6 months down the road I'm past go live, but I have an issue? Am I comfortable picking up the phone and calling that company? And will I get help? That's a big part.
Exactly. Yeah. Future proofing goes beyond just staying up with technology and the future trends of warehousing, but it also has to do a lot with our relationships and how we can future proof those and keep our warehouses running.
Definitely. And that, you really want to make sure you work with a company that listens to you, but can also provide guidance on best practice to make sure you're setting yourself up for the future and how your WMS should be set up.
Absolutely. What else can help make your system upgrade easy? Anything else you have to add?
Yeah, I think the key part to make your upgrade easy is testing. Testing is key. I can't stress enough how critical testing is to the project. So it can be manual testing, automated testing, it doesn't matter. Just do plenty of it. Also, do mock cutovers prior to the cutover to production. Make sure you know what you're doing, have a plan, follow the plan, make sure everything works, and then definitely partner with an experienced firm with a proven track record.
Now, coming up to my last question, if you know Amy already, and many of you might not that see this video, she's an avid dog lover. So my question for her is, how do you celebrate your dog's birthdays, and what was your ultimate favorite, or do you have a favorite birthday you celebrated?
I definitely celebrate. I don't know if I have a favorite, but normally it involves a box from Chewy. And then our local pet store has like baked goods for dogs. And I can go get like a cookie or something like that with their name on it. So I usually do something like that. So birthdays and Christmas are big around the house for the dogs.
That is too cute to have their little name printed on it. I
Yeah.
love that. That is so fun. Yeah, and I've seen like the TikTok videos where the dogs go crazy for the Chewy boxes.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
yours know what's inside?
Oh, mine have no clue what's inside, but they go crazy over any box. It doesn't even have to be from Chewy. It's just any box they think is for them.
Of course they do. Why not? Well, thanks, Amy. I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Tryon Solutions at tryonsolutions.com. Thanks, everybody.